guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm super excited for it because I get to share with you guys my favorite makeup products. So yeah, I don't want to do this intro super duper long. Let's just go ahead and get started with this video. So I'm first going to start with the ones that I'm wearing right now, which are Luxy Lashes in the style Miami. I just bought these like literally a week or two ago and I love them. They are so freaking pretty. I love them. They look really hairy, and I especially love styles that have like those little gaps in between, so like that you can still see your eyelid, you know. So yeah, these are definitely some of my favorites that I really do recommend to you guys. Again, they are Luxy Lashes in the style Miami. Next, I have another pair of lashes. These are Luxy Lashes in the style Flossy. I always wear these. I've been using these since like, I don't know, I would say a year ago, and every time that I use these, everyone asks me which lashes I'm wearing. They have kind of a similar style to the ones that I'm wearing right now. They have those little gaps in between. That style that I have is another one from Luxy Lash, and these ones are in the style Too Saucy. These ones are a little bit more natural, so they definitely are not as like dramatic as the ones that I'm wearing right now. These ones make your eyes pop and they make your eyes look so pretty, but they're still really subtle on your eyes. Like, I feel like they look like eyelash extensions where you're still wearing lashes, you know, but they're a bit more natural. So moving on to primers. First one I'm going to talk about is this one from Too Faced. This is from Too Faced and this is the Hangover Primer. I freaking love this primer, especially because I feel like I have normal to dry skin. It's not super duper dry, but I still love to use really hydrating primer. So yeah, I do really like this one. It's very hydrating on your face. It feels like you're adding another layer of moisture, which is obviously something that I want. Another one that I really like is this one. I really fell in love with it. This is by Tarte London, and this is so funny because honestly I thought it was a face wash because it has like little pebbles. I don't know if you guys can tell. Honestly, this, I just love it because of so many reasons. One, packaging. Two, the smell. It smells like that shampoo I used to wear when I was little, like watermelon shampoo, you know. I don't know, it just smells really good. It's like a watermelon smell, and it also hydrates your face so good. I feel like it leaves it a little bit tacky, which is perfect for your makeup, like that it can actually like stick to your skin. But yeah, it does leave your face a little bit tacky. It is definitely hydrating, and I feel like it gives you this like really subtle glow on your face as well, which is why I also love to use this face primer. And lastly, the last primer that I have is this one, and this one is by Fenty Beauty. This one is not as hydrating as the rest, but the reason why I love it is because it leaves your face looking super freaking smooth. Obviously, who doesn't want smooth skin for their makeup? So moving on to foundations. These ones I specifically love them to take pictures with and to film videos because I feel like they're full coverage. Okay, when I say full coverage, they're full coverage. So if you love a full coverage foundation, you're gonna love these because they just like blur everything out, and I just look better, you know. So yeah, I love these. I do have two because I have to mix these two for my shade. I have Shortbread and Custard. Another foundation that I've been loving is this one. I just recently bought this again and I fell in love. Like, when I used it, I just felt like this is so light on your face. You don't feel anything, and it looks so freaking pretty. I feel like this is a medium coverage type of foundation, but I do sometimes build it up, or sometimes you can just go ahead and use a full coverage concealer and just like cover those like things that you need to cover. But this is something that I definitely love to use when it's something more like natural that I have to do, where I'm just gonna go run errands, or I have this like get together in the daytime or something. I just wear this because this is like super light on the face and it's really comfortable. I have shade 128 and 118. Okay, and last foundation that I have, which is also drugstore, is this one right here, and this is the Super Stay foundation. This one I would say is like really matte, which is the reason why I really like it. I don't know why, but recently I've also been loving matte foundations. I definitely do hydrate my face before, and then I go ahead and just put on the matte foundation, and this one has been one of my favorites. This one is also kind of full coverage. This one is in the shade 118. Moving on to powders, and these ones are my favorites, which I'm telling you guys you need. Actually, no, I feel like there's a lot of good powders nowadays for the face. Like, I swear to you guys, I have like 40 powders and I use all of them. These are the ones that I usually go for when I don't want to think about it and I just want to grab like something that I know I'm gonna look the best on. These ones are the powders that I go for, but there's so many good ones, I swear. This one is the Huda Beauty, and this one is in Pound Cake. I freaking love the finish of this. I feel like it just doesn't over dry my face, and I feel like it just leaves a really brightening, pretty under eye right here, and I love it. And then this one, just like the other one, this one is the Fit Me powder by Maybelline. So this one is drugstore. I'm just gonna quickly tell you guys some of the really good powders that I have, like if I can remember them, just in case you guys want to know like about more powders. I know there's the Airspun. I know that the Makeup Revolution has a really good one that I really love. I can't remember. And moving on to concealers, these ones are my go-to. Like for these, for sure, I don't use anything else. I mean, I could, but you know, sometimes you want to just look your prettiest and you feel like certain products make you look the prettiest. So these ones are those products. The first one is the Huda Beauty Concealer. I think actually both are full coverage, and I think that's obviously the reason why I really like them. But they just cover everything under your eye, which is like, I feel like the most important part, like covering your under eyes. You want this to be really, really smooth looking, or at least I want it to be like that. So this is the reason why I love this. This one is another one that I really, really love. This one is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Concealer, and this one, I would say that this one has a matte finish. So if you do have super, super, super dry under eyes, I don't know if I recommend this. My sister doesn't like it because of that. I do have, again, kind of like normal to dry skin, and as long as I really, really hydrate my face, I feel like it looks really, really pretty. And the reason why I love this so much, again, full coverage, but also because when it's really, really hot and I put this on, because it's matte finish, I feel like it lasts a lot longer under my eyes, and also it just doesn't get so ugly under my eyes if I wear it for a long, long, long time, because again, it's matte and I just feel like it sticks. So if you guys are looking for a new concealer, definitely recommend these ones right here. I'm gonna move on to the eyes. So for eyeshadow, I'm not gonna actually give you guys an eyeshadow palette because I don't really have like favorite, but I do want to share with you guys these that are actually favorite because I really like them. And these ones are from the Makeup Shack, and these ones are liquid eyeshadows, and the reason why I love these is because they're so freaking sparkly and pigmented. They just look so good on your lid. Like, they're so sparkly, and obviously 3 of my favorites are kind of nudes because that's me, you know, plain and basic. They have a bunch of colors, so you guys can definitely choose the colors that you guys actually like. But some of the ones that I like are Desert Sand, Rose Gold, and Crystal Copper. They're so pretty. I do also have a little discount code just in case you guys are interested. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it down below, so if you guys are interested, you can check it out. Moving on to lipsticks. The 2 lipsticks that I use the most, either on YouTube or on a regular basis that I'm actually wearing makeup. So the first one is by Tarte Cosmetics, and this one is in a velvet finish. It's not a matte finish, and this one is in the color Birthday Student. It's such a beautiful nude. I love to pair it with this lip liner right here, which is also by Kylie. This one is in the shade Coconut, and I feel like together they look so beautiful. I also have this lipstick right here, and I was afraid of showing you guys this one just because I remember this one was from a collaboration with Katie, Desi, and Dose of Colors, so I really thought you guys weren't gonna be able to get it, but I just checked and they actually still have them on stock. I'm actually wearing it right now, and this one is in the shade No Shade, and I just feel like it's such a pretty nude. I definitely cannot wear this, or maybe I can. Haven't tried it on its own, but trust me when I say get it because it's so pretty when you put this all over your lips and darker lip liner outside. I wasn't sure if I wanted to tell you guys about glosses just because we're kind of going into like that winter thing, and like I don't usually use gloss when it's winter or fall. So I do love this one by Fenty Beauty, and this is the shade Gloss Balm. I feel like this literally goes with everything I'm wearing. Like, I would probably be wearing this right now. I just feel like it would go with it. I love the applicator. It's so fat, and I also love the texture of the gloss. I feel like it's not sticky and it just feels really, really good on the lips. And then lastly, I love this one right here, which is by Milani. Again, I love it because of the applicator. It's so fat, and I just really like fat applicators. I don't know why, but this one is in the shade Luminoso, and I love this one because of the color. Actually, I feel like this color is so pretty. It's kind of sheer, not too much, but it is a little bit sheer, and I feel like that sheerness and this color make your lips look so pretty. Now moving on to highlighter. It's super duper affordable and it's so good. I usually just apply a little bit because I don't like to apply too much highlight, but this one is so good. This one is in the shade Golden Flower Crown, and either I want to really pack it on, it's gonna look beautiful, or if I just want to do it like right now, just like a slight little like highlight, again, looks super pretty. And I love the undertone of this highlighter. It makes it even look more natural because it kind of goes with your skin. Now I'm going to brow products, and recently I've actually been loving eyebrow pencils for my brows. I used to do pomade, and honestly, I'm not exaggerating, I used to take like 45 minutes on each brow. I used to take like 1 hour and 30 minutes to finish my brows. It was honestly kind of stressful because I had to have it so clean, super defined, and then I decided to just go for these ones, and I feel like these ones literally take me like 15 to 45 minutes, but that's usually if I'm like having a really bad brow day. But if I'm not, which is usually all the time, like I just kind of do my brows like quick, it's just like 15 minutes, 30 minutes that I take on my brows and I am done. Okay, the brow products that I've been really loving are the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. I love the formula of actually both of these. They're both equally amazing, and I also been loving the Laura Paris Brow Definer Pencil. So now moving on to bronzers. This one is the Milani Baked Bronzer, and I just love the undertone of this. I love the finish of this, the shade, everything. I love the way it looks. I feel like it looks really natural. I don't like a super powerful bronzer, so I really like this one. Also, I kind of like my bronzers really warm. I feel like they just make me look a little bit more alive, and I have like more color. It is slightly shimmery, I would say. I mean, it looks like, but I've never had a problem where my bronzer has shimmers, where it looks shiny, anything. Like, it just looks matte on my face. And yeah, I'm actually wearing it right now, and this is the way that it looks. Now, I also love this one right here, but this one is actually a pressed powder. It's a regular powder. This one is not supposed to be a bronzer, but I use it as a bronzer. And this one is by LA Girl, and this is their Pro Face pressed powder. This one, I use it in the shade Soft Honey, and like I said, it's similar to this one. It's just a little bit more pigmented. Now, lastly, blushes. These ones are the ones that I use every single time. So I have this one. This is by Sigma, and this one is in the color Nymphia, and the reason why I love this is the color. I know it's such an odd color. Like, we all usually use more of like nude, orangey blushes, but this color is so beautiful when you're wearing natural makeup or no makeup. It just makes your cheeks looks so flushy, and I also apply it on my nose, and I just feel like I look super cute. This is honestly the best color to do that if you have like a similar skin tone. Okay, then I also love this one right here. This is by Tarte, and this one I actually got it a long time ago. I probably shouldn't be using it anymore, but I still use it. This one is by Tarte Cosmetics, and this one is in the shade Party. And I love this one, especially for right now that it's fall. Like, I don't know, this like mauve pink, and I just feel like it looks really pretty for when I actually want to be wearing blush. And I don't know, I just feel like it makes me look alive, you know, like I have some type of color on my face. So I just really like this one. And then lastly, I have this one right here, and this one is actually more for like my summer blush. This one is Luminoso. It just gives you a slight color of like orange, I guess, but it just looks beautiful on the skin. So yeah, those are pretty much my favorites. If you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I guess I will be seeing you guys on my next video. Bye.